Water is essential for all life on Earth. We need it to drink, to grow our food, and to keep our bodies working. Without water, we would quickly become dehydrated and die. Water is more than just a necessity, it's a source of life and joy. It sustains ecosystems, supports biodiversity, and shapes our planet's landscapes. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest whales, all living things depend on water for their survival. Water is also crucial for our economies and societies. It's used in countless industrial processes, from manufacturing to energy production. Agriculture, the backbone of our food supply, relies heavily on water for irrigation, transportation, sanitation, and recreation. All depend on a stable and reliable water supply. In many cultures, water holds deep spiritual and cultural significance. It's seen as a symbol of purity, renewal, and life itself. Rivers, lakes, and oceans have inspired artists, writers, and musicians for centuries. Water is deeply intertwined with our history, our beliefs, and our very identity. Water in its natural state isn't always safe to drink. It can contain harmful contaminants like bacteria, viruses, and chemicals. Water purification is essential for public health. It removes contaminants to make water safe. Methods include filtration and chemical treatment. Clean water prevents waterborne diseases and improves global health. Desalination is the process of removing salt and other minerals from seawater to produce fresh water. This technology is particularly important in arid and semi-arid regions where freshwater resources are scarce and populations are growing. Desalination can provide a reliable source of fresh water independent of rainfall and drought conditions. There are two main types of desalination: thermal and membrane desalination. Thermal desalination involves heating salt water to evaporate the water, leaving the salt behind. The evaporated water is then condensed to produce fresh water. Membrane desalination, on the other hand, uses semi-permeable membranes to separate salt and other impurities from the water. While desalination offers a solution to water scarcity, it's important to consider its environmental impact. The process requires a significant amount of energy, which can contribute to greenhouse gas emissions if not powered by renewable sources. Additionally, desalination produces a concentrated brine discharge, which can harm marine life if not managed properly. Water on Earth is constantly moving and changing forms. It evaporates from oceans, lakes, and rivers, forming clouds that release precipitation. This precipitation replenishes freshwater sources, completing the hydrologic cycle. Rivers carve landscapes, creating valleys and transporting sediments. Lakes formed by glaciers, volcanic activity, or tectonic shifts store water and support ecosystems. Glaciers store vast amounts of fresh water and regulate water cycles. Water distribution is uneven, leading to abundance and scarcity in different regions. Section 5. Unveiling the hidden treasures, essential elements in water. Water is not just a combination of hydrogen and oxygen. It also contains dissolved minerals and elements that contribute to its taste and quality. These minerals, often originating from rocks and soil, play a crucial role in human health and well-being. Calcium, for instance, is essential for strong bones and teeth, while magnesium supports muscle and nerve function. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, and sodium helps maintain fluid balance in the body. These minerals, often found in mineral water, are absorbed by our bodies as we drink. The mineral content of water varies depending on its source. Groundwater, for example, tends to have a higher mineral content than surface water because of its prolonged contact with rocks. Hard water, characterized by high concentrations of calcium and magnesium, can leave mineral deposits on fixtures, but also contributes to our mineral intake. Understanding the mineral composition of our water can help us make informed choices about our water sources and dietary habits. Section 6. The global water crisis, a looming threat. While water is essential for life, access to safe and clean water is not a guarantee for everyone. The global water crisis is a complex issue with far-reaching consequences affecting billions of people around the world. Population growth, urbanization, and climate change are putting increasing pressure on our finite water resources. As populations grow and cities expand, demand for water for domestic, industrial, and agricultural uses increases, often outstripping the available supply. Climate change is exacerbating the water crisis by altering precipitation patterns, leading to more frequent and severe droughts in some regions and increased flooding in others. Glaciers, crucial sources of fresh water for many communities, are melting at an alarming rate, threatening the long-term water security of entire regions. The consequences of water scarcity are dire, leading to food shortages, economic instability, social unrest, and forced migration. Addressing the global water crisis requires a multifaceted approach, including improving water management practices, investing in water infrastructure, and promoting water conservation efforts. Section 7. Conservation at every drop counts. Water conservation is not just a responsibility but a necessity in today's world. Simple changes in our daily habits can make a significant difference in conserving this precious resource. In our homes, we can install water-efficient appliances, fix leaky faucets and toilets, and take shorter showers. We can also be mindful of our water usage in the garden by watering plants during cooler hours to reduce evaporation. Industries can adopt water-saving technologies and practices, reducing water consumption in manufacturing processes and treating and reusing wastewater. Agriculture, the largest consumer of fresh water globally, can transition to more efficient irrigation methods such as drip irrigation, which delivers water directly to plant roots, minimizing waste. By embracing water conservation as a way of life, we can collectively reduce our water footprint, ensuring a more sustainable future for ourselves and generations to come. Our water footprint goes beyond the water we directly consume. It encompasses all the water used to produce the goods and services we use every day, from the food we eat to the clothes we wear. Understanding our water footprint can help us make more informed choices about our consumption habits. For example, producing a single cotton t-shirt requires thousands of liters of water, from irrigating the cotton fields to dyeing and finishing the fabric. Similarly, our food choices have a significant water footprint. Meat production, in particular, is highly water-intensive, requiring far more water than plant-based foods. By being aware of the hidden water costs embedded in our lifestyles, we can make conscious decisions to reduce our overall impact. Choosing products with lower water footprints, supporting companies with sustainable water management practices, and advocating for policies that promote water conservation can all contribute to a more water-secure future. Water plays a vital role in maintaining our health and well-being. It helps regulate body temperature, transports nutrients and oxygen to cells, flushes out waste products, and lubricates joints. Staying adequately hydrated is crucial for optimal physical and cognitive function. Dehydration, on the other hand, can lead to a range of health problems, from fatigue and headaches to more serious conditions like kidney stones and heat stroke. Children, the elderly, and people with chronic illnesses are particularly vulnerable to dehydration. Access to safe and clean water is also essential for preventing waterborne diseases, which can cause a range of illnesses, from diarrhea and vomiting to life-threatening conditions. Proper sanitation and hygiene practices, such as hand washing with soap and using toilets, are crucial for breaking the cycle of contamination. By prioritizing water quality, promoting sanitation, and ensuring access to safe drinking water for all, we can significantly improve public health and well-being worldwide. As we look to the future, the challenges facing our global water resources will only intensify. Population growth, economic development, and climate change will continue to exert pressure on our water supplies, making sustainable water management a top priority. Investing in innovative technologies such as desalination and water recycling can help augment our water resources, but they should be implemented responsibly, considering their environmental and economic costs. Improving water governance, strengthening transboundary water cooperation, and promoting integrated water resources management are crucial for ensuring equitable and sustainable water allocation. Educating future generations about the importance of water conservation, the water cycle, and the interconnectedness of our water systems is paramount. By embracing a holistic and forward-thinking approach to water management, we can pave the way for a future where water security is no longer a privilege but a right enjoyed by all. Water is a shared resource, and its protection is a collective responsibility. From individuals to governments, we all have a role to play in safeguarding this precious resource for current and future generations. We can start by being mindful of our own water consumption, reducing our water footprint, and supporting policies that promote water conservation and sustainable water management. We can also advocate for the protection of our rivers, lakes, and aquifers from pollution and over-extraction. Supporting organizations working to provide clean water and sanitation to underserved communities, promoting water literacy, and raising awareness about the global water crisis are all meaningful ways to make a difference. Remember, every drop of water counts. By working together, we can protect this precious resource, ensuring a healthier, more sustainable, and equitable future for all.